actually? Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas for
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First carry for King Henry. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
4-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, Jackson. That one is complete to Hardman. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. 59 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the give, here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and
9. Oh, we're ready. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. This one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Got it.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle.
Here we go.
It's second and 5.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's 4th down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that first down marker, and get off the field on 4th down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow. That's complete to Arm, the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Gun. Stop. Big 13.
Now, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. And they've got second and long, 2nd and 14.
On one, ready? Here we go.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target, and it'll be third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is third and long.
Let's get set. 11, Mike. Right 80. Cut.
Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right 80. Right shot.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 4.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
I'm nothing like them, I put paper over players. I used to want to end, know how that sell. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Behave no diss, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like home. South Memphis,
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
McPherson. Good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We'll go again here with Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Flowers with the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and they're set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now, Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Let's get set. Stop.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
BC, ready?
A first down throw for Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And mark him down up beyond the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jackson up top again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into supports.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That one caught by Lester. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 26-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, we're in 2nd and 7. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
24 yards.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
2-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a run on 1st down. And Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
180. 180 shots.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That is hard. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Going to take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. A gain of 15 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Jackson now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Again, it's Jackson. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
But you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
From the 29. Here's second and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Trace Hendrickson. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving in past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Jackson now. It's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and long. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll send Flowers in motion. Henry. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha. 180. What? 180. Thanks a lot. 180. Hey.
Jackson looking to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make no chances of coming back that much more.
And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
It's just set. Wide 80. Dot.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dot.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. 180. Dot.
Now give on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
1, ready?
3rd and a yard.
11, MT. Here we go. Dot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It's never opened up. And now it's 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
The second down throw is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 14.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Back.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On one, right?
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Gun. Back.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go.
It's third down.
Whitey, stop.
That one taken in by Burton. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
7. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about race.
Get set. Sahad. 180. What is that? Sahad.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Here we go.
Third, they need 8.
180. What is that?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.